Good evening, Bill Wood here, also known as Barnacle Bill the Trader. Just a short video to show some of the highlights from the live trade room this week. The Jigsaw live trade room is a demonstration of how I trade. I'm not selling any special indicators or promoting a proprietary setup or software. I describe what I'm seeing in the market, on the charts, on the dome, and in the market profile. I'm willing to share what I know in order to help anyone who's interested in creating a career in trading. What I'd like to show in this short video is just a couple of trades I took that shed some light on my trading style. Basically, I trade reference points, market structure, and order flow. You'll see a little of each in these videos. I also want to point out some of the low-risk trades available when trading the combination of reference points and order flow together. My hope is that after spending some time in the room, you will not need a quote-unquote system. You'll be able to see for yourself what the market is doing and more specifically what your competition is doing. My hope is to develop a room full of highly skilled, disciplined, and profitable traders. I invite you to check out the video and take the trading room out for a test drive. Sign up for a free trial today. I'll see you on the other side. Have some volume coming in here. I was looking at what would happen around 12. So I had a reference point. I marked this from the chart. I had marked this. You also have this 20-period moving average. I don't want it to go. If it goes any further past that, I'm wrong. So I had the ability for a tight stop. I saw it kind of race down to that point and just give up. That's why I put the trade on. My target shouldn't be all the way up there. My target might be the low. At this point, I'm not going to let this turn into a loser. There may be resistance here. Previous support turns into resistance. So right there, 21. Might be difficult to completely erase this bar, so I'm going to get ready to flat this. Minute 44 left on this. Okay, we're losing momentum. I'm out. The next trade that I take is in the ES, and if you watch the dome on the right hand side, you can see that it's approaching its high. Numbers should be coming out. And then it just flushes down away from it. It rejected that level. And two things that we're always watching for is acceptance and rejection. And I'm really late getting into this trade, but I wanted you to see that. Also, when I get out of the trade, you can see that it kind of pounds down on this level, can't get through it, and usually that's a signal for me to get out. So I'll just let you back into the room. I'm a little far away from the high. I didn't notice how high that got to. CL tested the close. Reversal bar forming. I want the ES to get below 67. I'm not going to feel comfortable until it does. I just wanted to jump into this part of the video so that you can focus in a little bit more onto the dome. I want you to watch the action that happens here. I find it pretty interesting, and I'll leave the comments that happen in the room. I didn't like that action there. You see it kind of thrust down. Also look at the bid and offer of 66.25 and 50 and the volume that comes out there. I'm going to take my profit there. I was a little late getting into that trade and a little late getting out, but I thought that this was a good learning opportunity for us to check out. This trade is just an example of trading price action. We were in a down channel, and it looked like we had retraced up to the top of that channel, had a reversal bar, and instead of selling the breakout of that reversal bar, I sometimes will take a trade on the pullback of the next bar, just so I can get a little bit better risk to reward. It was also coming up to the 20 EMA, so I felt like I had a couple of things there. I wasn't going to let this trade get much higher. 33 I think is where I set my stop. And another example of a low risk trade that you can do when you're using the dome and using references. This came down in my favor rather quickly, which is what I like to see if I put on a trade and it immediately goes against me. Even if it's a couple of ticks, I will get out as soon as I can. And we're going to focus in a little bit closer onto the dome and watch the volume as it comes down. You can see in the center there 16, 18, 13 contracts, 17. Did you see that 44 and the other 44? We're having these kind of quick jumps back and forth, and more volume building. If you look on the left hand side, more volume building. So I just got out right there. This trade is another example of market structure or price action, whatever you want to call it. We had tested down several times, and each time was rejected, and I just felt like there was going to be some short covering coming up soon. And so we had a little bit of a push higher, a pullback, and then I just wanted to take a break out of that pullback. Now, I don't, when I play breakouts, I put my trade just a couple of ticks within the breakout, because oftentimes in oil, if it breaks out, you may get really bad slippage. So I'll put in a couple of ticks just beyond. I'll let you back into the room. New bar. I hate when a new bar comes out when I'm in a trade, because oftentimes the new bar will want to retrace before it moves. I'm going to put a time stop on this. If it doesn't move soon, I'm just going to stop out. I like to be right or wrong, and if it hangs out and squirrels with me, I'm just not going to play. Hit but no fill. Okay, I got filled. All right. Okay, that's it for this video. Of course, not every trade is a winner. I have my bad days just like everyone else, but I think it was a good example of how I trade. I want to thank you for stopping by. The trade room is open every trading day between 8:45 and 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. You can sign up for a free trial. So come check it out, and I'll see you in a room. Barnacle Bill the Trader, signing off.